Hello, my name is Chamar, and we are Group 6 of the Business Ventures. So, this is our product. It's called the Driver Shop. Uh, Let me give you an idea of what it is. It will be regulated for traffic for everything using sensors and highly technological innovations. Our philosophy is to save time. Many people use a lot of time in the supermarkets just to find their products. So what we have done is made a problem tree analysis. So the problem is too much time taken for shopping in the supermarket. What can we do? We can redesign the supermarket, or we can develop a work part inside the supermarket so vehicles can go in. Along the two analysis, we have thought of integrating the redesigned supermarket walkway with the developed road part, so you can get both an automatic, innovative, and less time consuming design. So this is the initial concept design. As you can see, I have said there are retailer pods, and each retailer pod serves each car, and in the red you can see the part access to the car and the part exit. This concept design, the retailer pods have groceries inside them, would have anything the person needs.
Hi everyone, I'm Astrid. This is an industry analysis of the venture idea. And firstly, there's a data given. It shows the UK competitor market share analysis. And there's 5 main players in grocery retail sector such as Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, W&M, Morrison, and all these stores. And it's clear to see that the Tesco reached around 24.6% of the market share in the industry, which is around accounting for the largest proportion. Then Sainsbury's has the second largest percentage at 16.6%, and next bar chart illustrates the market value of a supermarket in the UK between 2004 and 2017 in billion pounds. In 2017, the value of a grocery retailer accounted for around 185 billion pounds. And it is clear to see that sector has been increased gradually during the period. From a consumer survey, which indicated how many times people go to the supermarket a week. Firstly, 56% of people prefer to shop in the supermarket once to twice a week, and even 30% people of the customers spend their 3 to 4 times per week. And supermarkets are rely on lots of people in the daily life. For instance, the percentage of people over 50% going to the supermarket every week. And here is a market segmentation. This market segmentation focuses on a segmentation approach for people who frequently shopping in a supermarket. It's crucial to understand the motivation and the behavior of a targeting consumer in different market segments. And there are 5 sectors, such as here we go again, family feeders, on the go, variety seekers, and the healthy and the natural sectors, respectively. And after analysis by market segmentation, we got the final targeting group is on the go. For the segment of the on-the-go, they focus on their busy life, so they're frequently busy the ready-to-eat foods, snacks, and other instant food. In terms of their lifestyle, they like online shopping rather than walk into the real store, and which is a more efficient way for them, and they can keep a lot of time instead of queuing for shopping.
How are we gonna make profit? And
Operations plan. The key business activities of this car shopping center include providing fresh fruits, vegetables, basic foodstuffs, and drinks to car drivers, offering high-quality services. In order to supply fresh foods, the car shopping center needs to cooperate with a variety of reliable and qualified suppliers. Meanwhile, the car shopping center needs to hire employees to replenish stock of goods regularly to ensure that car drivers can find fresh goods, and the car shopping center can be operated effectively. What is more, the car shopping center has to keep good relationships with local social media platforms to implement its marketing strategy effectively and attract as many car drivers as possible. It is important for the car shopping center to protect its trademark and its brand name on the basis of relevant intellectual property regulation. The business model of this car shopping center can provide car drivers to experience one-stop shopping experience. Taking consideration of the large customer base and the fast shopping period, the business has potential to earn high returns after amortizing fixed costs. The management team. The key positions of the project involves a CEO who is responsible for the mission, direction, and formulation and implementation of a strategic plan to make a company successful. A product manager who should lead terms of different product categories and be equipped with excellent interpersonal skills. A manager of supply chain who is responsible for the purchasing, transportation of material and should clearly understand accounting, legal documents, manage logistics of the whole process of supply chain. A manager of R&D who has the responsible to select and maintain equipment, lead to team to invent the technology needed, ensure innovates in design and still keep a company a step ahead of competition. A manager of sales who is responsible for carrying out sales campaigns and promotions and needs to be tolerant of stress. A manager of finance is the charge of cost control and should have at least 5 years experience in a finance managing position. The manager of operation is in charge of speed management and human resource and should be prudent and able to multitask. Since it is a new business model, an advisor and partners are needed. A professional understand well about the drive-through services. A senior manager of a traditional supermarket should be hired as the advisors. It is also recommended to cooperate with some software developers in order to provide a faster shopping experience by shopping a click and collect smartphone applications. The car shopping center can make full use of a variety of resources, include its business concept, human resources, financial resources, and physical resources. Firstly, its business concept is to car drivers to experience one-stop shopping. experience. And secondly, key founders of the car shopping center have business management experience in shopping center, or financial background, or human resource management background, or marketing management background. Meanwhile, the founder who have business management experience help the company to attract high-quality employees. Thirdly, its business has attractive financial support from a third party to initiate this business. Fourthly, key founders have researched for suitable location for the opening of the physical shopping center.
Hello, so this is the financial analysis of our drive shop. On to the left, you can see the assumptions. Some of the assumptions I have put. One of the most important assumptions there is 30 cars per hour coming inside the supermarket. From this, and giving another assumption of making it be open from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and assuming they spend £10 on groceries for each car, we can estimate the total sales for each year. And from this, we can estimate the total units. If we average one grocery, we spend £3.5. From this and other assumptions I have given a resource cost breakdown. The resource cost breakdown is for the operational equipment and then for the manufacturing store. Look at the assumptions I've made. One of the biggest prices is for the retailer pods, which I said was 20,000 each, and there'll be 30 of these since there are 30 cars coming in. And this will give a total of 600,000. And from the manufacturing side, I've said cement, since research has shown 1 meter cube of cement is equal to £80. So I've approximated to be 5,000 meters cube of cement that is needed, which will amount to 400,000. Overall, the total cost will be 1.15 million. And from the resource cost, we can go to the initial cost startup. So this will include the resources, also including the land and labor costs. This will amount to 1.25 for the whole year, and our project will be going on for 2 years, so it will amount to 2.5 million pounds. And this will be given as a bank loan from bank lenders after we show our initial business plan. And as you'll see after, we have really good ratios and high profitability. The advertising costs I've taken this from research as well, showing that Google amounts to around £2,000 for a week in advertising. Television the same, it goes by screen time and billboards. So overall advertising cost will be around 244,000. After that, we look at the income statement. So in the income statement, I've shown the sales, the cost of goods, inventory costs, and advertising costs, and all the variable costs and fixed costs, and the profit. So as you can see, the profit increases along the time, starting from 2021, of course. I've assumed sales will increase by 5% annually. This would also mean increasing costs by 2.5 for inventory cost. Carry costs such as logistics would also increase. The cost of the product by the supplier would also increase. And also I've assumed the advertising cost will increase as well by 5%. However, some of them are fixed costs such as maintenance, salaries. So from this data we can get the break-even point. I've said advertising to be changing, so it will be considered a variable cost. From this, I've gotten a break-even point at profit 2.2 million, which is around 2025. Next, we will look at the balance sheet. So the balance sheet, as you can see, I've totaled the cash we get with the inventory costs, and the current assets remaining. Our assets increased from 2022 to 23 by around 70,000, not that much. And also I've mainly included the loans in the in the current liability section. So our loaning is 2.5 million pounds, so which means it'll be broken down to 4 years. So we have to pay 627,000, including the 5% interest rate. So therefore there's a huge loan, therefore the liabilities will also increase. However, calculating the debt ratio at 2022 is really high at a 0.9, almost 1. However, this is going to decrease as our assets will keep increasing while our liabilities keep decreasing. And eventually in 2024, where we will have no debt, we will have a really low debt ratio. Next, the profitability I've calculated from both the statements, and we have return on capital employed at 103%. So in conclusion, I think this is a really good startup. As you can see, it is high profitability. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'd like to discuss about marketing strategy of driving shop. Let's get started. Porter's 5 Force is a framework for analyze a company's competitive environmental, about competitive rivalry, high number of retail competitors, about supplier power, high number of suppliers as there are many products to be sold, similarity to a retail industry, about buyer power, daily products in stocks needed, and the customer value, comfort, and technology experience. About threat of new entry, it's expensive to enter the market with this specific venture idea. However, for people that don't own vehicle, will be more likely to go to near supermarket. Next, pass-down analyze. In political domain, Brexit created uncertainty in new business ventures. However, not so much in the retail competition in UK. In economic domain, possible increase in taxes for imports from EU countries. In social domain, some customers that are conscious of health and well-being. In technology domain, increase in online retail delivery system. In environmental domain, increase consumption of organic products by some customers. In legal domain, workplace pension forced to automatically enroll through the employers under the legislation. Let's move on to SWOT analysis strategies. Decrease the work for employers due to more automated process. High number of people with vehicle in UK, high potential customers. Weakness, supplier competition, and the consumers can be price sensitive. Opportunity, Brexit tariff-free laws in no deal can produce access to import products at a cheap price markup. Aging up population, increase potential for more vehicle based on consumptions. Threat, Brexit has had some negative effect. In the end, this is reference. Thank you.